Be it this AI-generated video floating around social media in China derisively depicting future American workers slowly making what's now assembled in China.
Behavior protocols engaged.
Or this Chinese government video billed as a sci-fi thriller with a robot named Tariff.
Aggressive tariffs implementing now.
Enacting U.S. tariffs that hurt the U.S.
Unemployment rates rising. Cost of living increasing.
Or if that's not enough, this AI image posted by China's foreign ministry meant to mock U.S. President Donald Trump and highlight what all Americans may pay for Trump's tariffs, what China now calls Trump's economic bullying. On state TV in Beijing, retaliation. Word China is now ratcheting up its tariffs on American goods to 125%. That's after Trump upped U.S. tariffs on Chinese goods to 145%. The trade war between those two countries now raging.
The president has made it very clear he's open to a deal with China.
At the White House, Trump was said to be, quote, optimistic a deal with China can be struck. But on those fresh Chinese tariffs,
the president made it very clear when the United States is punched, he will punch back harder. And he hopes to make a deal that benefits the American worker and our companies that have been ripped off for far too long.
Trump himself with this post on social media. We're doing really well on our tariff policy. Very exciting for America and the world. U.S. stocks ended the week on an up note, though still lower than before Trump's global tariffs were announced April 2nd. Meanwhile, word from the European Union. If the U.S. doesn't ease up, it too will push back.
We will have to defend our economy, we will have to defend our companies and also come with countervailing measures.
And on that, said the EU, the European Union is firmly united. Erica.
And Paul, it seems U.S. consumers aren't sharing the same optimism about the economy as the Trump administration.
Yeah, we now have the latest Consumer Sentiment Index by the University of Michigan, kind of a measure of feelings on the economy, leadership, a whole bunch of things. Bottom line is that it's now fallen to its lowest point since the worst of the pandemic, and it's the second lowest reading since the index began in 1952. Americans expect unemployment to go up and likewise prices. And by the way, sentiment dropped steeply for both Democrats and Republicans. Among independent voters, it is now lower than at any point in the presidency of Joe Biden. Not good numbers for Donald Trump, Erica.
Indeed. Thanks for this, Paul Hunter in Washington.